Chunk, this is not the time, dude. No, you're like very much in the way. You're not helping right now. Nobody wants to see that. Pretty sure my husband's playing K-pop Demon Hunters while working. Okay, all right. Meters! All right. Took a minute to get going today. So I wasn't gonna do any makeup actually today, but I'm gonna do it. Let's do a full-ish type glam. Obviously I won't have my lashes on, but let's go heavier today. Let's go like if I'm gonna do the things. Let's do all the things. Let me get all my stuff out actually. I think I'm gonna do the same prep that I did on my last video because I kind of really liked how that turned out. What am I doing here? I'm gonna do my Lady Gaga today. I haven't used her in a bit. And her foundation, chef's kiss. Oh, I found my mascaras. Yay! I have my backup foundation that worked out last time really well. So we're just in case. Because again, since my skin, sorry, I'm letting air out of this bag. Again, since my skin is changing and I haven't used this in a while, we'll see if it works still for me. I want to do a combination today of creams and powders because I want to go full glam today. Am I going anywhere? No. I haven't used this yet. I want to use this. It's black, but it's supposed to come out like, it's a blush and it comes out pinky. Let's try it. Prep my lips again. I'm gonna ignore my nailless fingers, okay? Don't look at it. Don't. You're in here? My cat's in here and I didn't realize. I'm pretty sure I kicked him out. It's like I kind of don't know what makeup is anymore. Contour brush. Oh my God, I love this. It's another Scott Barnes 65. Oh my God, it's just perfect. It's perfect. What is my sponge? Where are you? What is my sponge? What? Chunk! You're gonna knock over everything, sir. Dang, where's my sponge? I love this palette. I got this in one of those beauty boxes. Visa Art. This palette, like, never heard of them, right? This palette is so good. So good. I love it. Come on. Jump. Jesus. Don't bite my bag. Got my sponge in my cute little sponge holder. I'm adorable. Did my little mixture that I told you about that Nina Poole suggested, which is the glycerin, water, and witch hazel mixture. I already spayed my face with it. I'm just gonna do the same prep as last time because that seemed to have worked pretty good. The moisture is just, mwah, you know? So we're gonna start on the eyes. We're gonna do them eyes, girl. So first I'm gonna prep my eyes. Just gonna use a little bit of concealer and then a little bit of the pressed powder here to prep my eyes. Always want to prep your eyes. You get the best application after you prep your eyes a little bit. I'm going to use my NARS Pot concealer in the shade Madeline. That was a little much. Oh no. Let's buff this out. Do I need to put more on the brush? No, because there was so much on the brush. I'm also gonna just conceal a little of my dark spots. So as I'm doing my eyes, I'm gonna let all of that concealer on my face just dry up. I'm then going to set it with the Fit Me Maybelline Matte Poreless, just to set that, but I'm gonna use the puff it gives. I'm gonna be as messy as I possibly can right now, because then we go back and fix everything, including the brows. Do I want to use Natasha? I feel like we all know Natasha's awesome, right? We all know that. I kind of want to show you how much I love this palette. So we're gonna go with that. All right, so I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Sorry, I'm like too much to the side. Going with this right here, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. Nice little foundation for whatever I'm gonna do, which I don't even know what that is yet. You're gonna find out with me. Me and you, we're in this together. We're all in this together. And I'm going to start adding a little bit more dimension. So I'm gonna go into this, oh goodness gracious, I'm gonna go into this brown maybe. Let's see. Maybe I don't wanna be too dark today. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I hope so. That'd be really Philly if you couldn't. This is where you got to take your time buffing and blending and buffing and blending. And as someone who has no patience, this is probably the most annoying part for me. Now, all of this is probably going to look ridiculous until the end, because honestly, eyeshadow does look pretty ridiculous until you have your whole face together. All right, now since we're going with the eyes first, I don't have to be too careful, which is nice. Because if any fall out on my face, just wipe it off. That's why I personally like doing my eyes first. Just so I don't have to deal with the fallout. And buff, and buff, and buff, and I just went to the darker color by accident. Well, I guess we're going darker now. And listen, I'm just doing what I like to do. Is it perfect? No, absolutely not. But do I have fun doing it? Yeah, I do. Just so you know, I was going in with this color, I forgot to tell you guys, in my crease there, and now I've gone to that darker color to darken it up a little bit. And I'm probably gonna go the slightest bit darker once I'm done with this color. And buff, and buff, and buff, and buff, and buff, and buff, and buff. One of my biggest flaws, I think, is like I don't even out, like, you see how this is going up? I gotta make sure I go up on both sides. Like, I gotta share love. Sharing is caring. Now I'm gonna go a little darker, so I'm gonna go into that darker spot right there, and I'm just gonna go on the outside, and I might even bring it a little bit in onto my waterline a little bit. Just gonna pack that on real quick, and then pack it on the other side, and then I'm going to buff it out with another brush, and then bring it along my waterline at the bottom. Buff this out so there's no harsh lines. We don't want no harsh lines here. And again, if you're starting with your eyes rather than your base and your foundation and everything, don't be afraid to get messy. It's exactly what I do, because you can just wipe it right away. I went high heavens. Oh my. Went to high heavens here. I do declare. All right, see, I look crazy. But it'll all come together. And I'm gonna go again into the darker shade there. And I'm kind of just gonna go right here. Ooh, I'm in my eye. Now again, this will all come together later, because I know I look like a hot mess right now. Hot mess express. That's a lot of fallout. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with Natasha's palette real quick, just to get that sparkle that I want. First, take any fallout, clean this bad boy up a little bit, and then I'll buff that out later if I don't want it as sharp. halfway even. Not really. I gotta fix that. See, don't come here if you're looking for a professional, people. Don't do that. That'd be silly. That'd be irresponsible. Yes, I have a problem with my lips and wanting to clean them all the time. Just gonna have to deal with that, sorry. So I'm gonna go in with Natasha Denona's palette here. This is the Cupid palette, I think. Oh, it does have the colors. Look at that. So I'm gonna use the one in the middle, which is Monroe. I'm gonna use my finger for this. I never really use a brush for any type of sparkle because it honestly doesn't really work as well as just using your finger. So now that that's on there, I'm gonna buff these two shades together a little bit. I'm gonna take the brush that I had before, if I could find it. I'll blend that together. It's definitely more seamless. Okay, so I am pretty satisfied right now with the eyes. Again, I'm gonna go back in later after I do my full face. But it really doesn't take much to do a little smoky look. Just take some patience. Also, you wanna make sure, which I probably wasn't because I'm so used to not doing it, use your brushes a little more towards the end than towards the front. This way you have a little bit more control. I know it doesn't sound right, but I promise it is. All right, so the concealer obviously has been sitting, and I'm gonna go in with Miss Lady Gaga and her foundation, which I absolutely loved when it came out. Is this an actual? This is the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I loved this when this came out. It's been a while since I used it, so hopefully I still love it. Yeah, we're gonna go directly on the face. And today I'm doing a full look, so we're going a little heavy. I wonder if this is still my shade. Too late now, mate. I've been asked before, like, when you have piercings in your face, how do you not mess them up? You're gonna go right over it. Go right over it, man. There's really no avoiding it. You can go back with a Q-tip later and fix it. But can't really be too concerned with your piercings if you want your makeup to come out really good. Just gotta do it, man. Yeah, not bad. I feel like probably was better for my skin when I first got it, but not horrible. I'm not mad at it, so we'll keep going. You see that I'm covering up some of my eyeshadow. I will go back and fix that, which is fine. It's kind of what you have to deal with also if you're going to start your eyeshadow first. I'm covered. I am holy moly covered. And this is obviously not my skin tone, but we're gonna bronze this up. We are going to bronze this up. I'm going to contour. We're gonna do all the things. Let me first conceal a bit. Trust the process. Totally covered all this up. Way to go. Way to go, Neaters. Okay. Now I'm gonna be using the Fit Me setting powder to set my under eyes and everything really quick. But I've never used this to set, so we'll see how that goes. My Harry Potter brush, you like it? Hold on. I already see some creases. You know what? Pressed powder. Probably should have used the powder puff. Duh. Let's go back with the powder puff. Okay. I All right, I feel like I do like my other foundation better. My Givenchy one, I do like this better. I feel like it's a little bit more dewy and glowy. Not that this is bad, it's not. I just like that little extra umph because I'm so dry. So I like a little extra, but this isn't bad. This is not bad at all. I could work with this. If I could not, another start do-over, and I don't want to do that today. Okay, so we're gonna contour. We are going to contour. Let's do it. When you do contour, a lot of people I've seen use bronzers as contour. That's not a thing. You shouldn't do that. No, I mean, if it works for you, it works for you, right? But normally you want to do a cool tone contour because the point of a contour is that it looks like shadows. Shadows are not warm toned. Shadows are cool tone. They're that hollow spaces in your face. So you want to do something that's more cool toned. So I have the, I didn't tell you what it is. It's Rare Beauty Gentle is, I guess, the name of it. So I'm going to go ahead and just, I want to see where I'd want the hollows of my face. That, I'm going to go a little bit down here, not too much. And then a little bit up here and up here. I normally do not contour that much. I don't want to look ridiculous out in public. I just want to look as natural as I can. I probably put too much of this. I forgot whose line I was using. My goodness, Miss Selena Gomez. We want to buff this in. There we go. You see how it makes that shadow? That's what you want in a contour. You want it to look like a shadow. You don't want it just to look like a tan. You want it to look like your face actually has a little bit more dimension to it. And that's exactly what a contour does. I'm going to go in here. I'm usually pretty cautious with anything around my neck. And then I'll go back in with whatever and wipe off my tattoos. Normally, do you want to go all the way down and contour down your neck and your foundation down your... Yes, but I got tattoos and I don't want to. And makeup is subjective to everybody. Makeup can be whatever you want it to be. That's what it should be. It should be whatever you want. I gotta learn like kind of how you see things and how I see things, because it's definitely different on camera. Definitely different on camera. And I know I kind of probably have to have a better light setup. Right now I'm using my old vanity, which I gave to my daughter because I'm an awesome mommy. But mostly because I was looking to get a new one. Just haven't done it yet. Pretty satisfied with that. Now is when I'll go in with the bronzer to warm up my face. And I'm going to be using Miss Fenty today. So this is the Fenty Cream Bronzer in Macchiato. Okay, so let's warm up the skin now. Warmed up a little. This way I don't look crazy because foundation's not my color. Better. Now I'm gonna use liquid. Not liquid. Gosh, oh, am I gonna use liquid? No, I'm gonna use the cream blush that I have because I said I wanted to use this Boss Up Cosmetics, the Boss Balm, Color Changing Cheek and Lip Balm. I didn't realize it was a lip balm. Let's see what that does. See if I like it. I don't think I do. I'm picky with the colors on my lips. It's not horrible. Very, very light. I can work with it. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. Oh, I'm scared. Hold on. Wipe up some excess there. I feel like when you go in, definitely tap some off. If not, I don't know what to tell you because it is a little strong. It's not bad. Just gotta be careful. go over a little bit. I'm not huge on super pink blushes. I can't talk. So now I'm going to go, like I said, I'm going to go into some powders. This is the Cocoa Contour by Too Faced. I have no idea if they have this anymore. This is old. Just to define that contour, just to define that contour a little bit. Who the heck am I? Going in with that middle color, which is medium contour, and just defining this contour a little bit. Okay, then I'm going in with my powdered bronzer. I'm going to go in with the same I did last time, which is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Another Harry Potter brush for any fans out there. This is the Deathly Hallows. Isn't that cool? I love that. Gosh. It looks like the when she's telling the story. Isn't that cool? I love it. I do like to go around my mouth because for some reason I have, like, just my skin is paler here. Don't know why. I've been like that my whole life. And then I'm going to do my powdered blush, which I think I'm going to go back in with my Buxom because I really do like my Buxom blush. I think my favorite blush brush is the Scott Bourne's one. Scott Bourne's. I can't talk today. Who am I? Bourne's. Scott Bourne's. Scott Bourne's. From Boston. Scott Barnes, a 64 brush. I'm gonna get in there because, I mean, I obviously love this. I hit pan a while ago. And just go over the blush I already done. And I need to go, I'm gonna be going back under here because obviously you can see it needs lightening up after going over and over. This is just my process. This isn't anything I'm telling you how to do things. This is just what I do and how I like doing stuff. Do I want to try the Fit Me? Because I'm going to brighten under here. Oh, I'm nervous because I've never used this like that before. Let's do it. Okay. But obviously you can see how that obviously brightened up like how I wanted. Dry girly with powders. Nerve-wracking for sure. But I kind of like it. I'm not mad at it. I do have to go back in with my blush a little bit, but I like that. Okay, so this might be a keeper. I do still want to get a new I still want to get a new blurring powder to try, but kind of like what that did for me. So I'm going to wipe my lips again because I have a problem. And I'm going to start highlighting. Please hold. Be right with you. I really like the Makeup Forever Professional Paris, the Artist Highlighter. Is this a certain color? H130 Wherever Pearl is what it's called. Can you see it? Can you see it? There we go. Can you see it? Oh, I was almost so proud of me. Do I have to focus? Ha! Yeah, it is. So I'm going to use that. Really like this one. It's subtle, but can build up. I'm going to use my Scott Barnes 66. I love this highlight. Let me look at it. Look at it. Just, you know. I need to look at the mirror, not the camera. Keep looking at the camera. It's like the perfect little, like, highlighter flicking brush. Like, look how nice that did. And we're gonna also set this too, and that's gonna help everything settle. So let me set that real quick. And then we're gonna work on these brows because my Jesus. And then after I'm gonna fix the eyeshadows and everything, and we got a plan. We have a plan. How am I doing on time? Oh, I'm doing great on time. Look at me. All right, so we're gonna go back. I'm gonna actually use a makeup wipe and wipe off my brows. And then go back in with whatever pencil I can find, because I haven't been able to find a pencil. Please hold. Okay, I'm back. I mean, just look at the difference after wiping off product. It definitely makes a difference. I know one thing, y'all gonna hate me if I keep wiping my lips. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was hiding. It was hiding with my brushes. So the Glossier, hold on. The Glossier, what color? Boy Brow Arch, Cool Dark Brown. So that's what I'm gonna be going in with. I don't know if I could do this on camera. It might come out horrible. We'll see. What I really do like is the tip of it. It's not like a regular, oh my God. I'm trying to look, but I can't. Right there, right there, right there. There you go. You see how it's angled like this. I really like that. I don't like that it's not, you know, like that's, I don't like pencils like that. I just hate doing my brows in general. So, you know, feel a lot better about the brows. So brows are done. Now I'm gonna go back and fix my eyeshadow that I did already. Just gonna buff out the sides, bring back some of the stuff that I covered up. Is this not the brush I used before? I don't think it's the brush I used before. Let's bring my palette back. I'm gonna go with the dark brown real quick. Don't wanna have it come down here in this area. It's just gonna make your eyes, you don't want that. You wanna go up, give you a little fake lift. Darken up that side. Okay. Okay. With that, I'm gonna fix underneath, but first I want to actually use this again to see if I can straighten that up to become more sharp. Because again, we are experimenting here with this stuff. Wow, look at that. I'm liking this powder. Like, look at that sharpness it just gave me. You know, someone who's been terrified of powders, I'm liking this a lot. Yeah, I like that. All right. I do like wearing eyeliner on my waterline, but today I don't want to do that. I kind of want to keep it a little bit more simple. And then we're gonna buff this out a little bit too. I'm getting this wet. I'm tearing. Ugh, that's the worst when you're trying to do your eyes and you're tearing. Now I'm just gonna go up to like right there. I'm not gonna go all the way to the other side. Like right in the middle there on both sides. Kind of opening up the eyes a little bit. Buff this out. Something like that. I do want to add a little bit of highlighter to my brow bone. Just gonna use, this is another Harry Potter brush. This is Harry's actually. Spiller on the, use a little bit of that and just go right up in here. Yep, that's all I wanted. That's all I ever wanted. Now for lips. I really do enjoy matte lip. My favorite matte lipstick, I believe it is this one because there's two shades that look very similar, is Milani's matte lipsticks. This is Amore Matte. Yeah, lip cream, I guess. I love these colors. And like I feel like I never see anybody talk about these, and I love these so much. Gotta even see if they still sell this particular color, because last time I checked, I couldn't find it. It's such a nice nude pink. Yeah, I love the shade. Love the shade. Such a perfect pinky matte nude. Like I love this shade so much. All right, so I'm gonna use the Milani tubing mascara, highly rated tubing mascara. Tubing mascara is not for everybody, obviously, but I like it. I feel like it does something because my lashes are almost non-existent. I would normally curl my lashes, but I have no idea where my curler is right now. And as you can see, it's very hard for me to get anything in there. All right, this is a good example right now to give everybody. So you see how I just messed up and I put eyeliner up here? Don't panic, let it dry. And then I'll show you how to take it off. I'm scared to touch it if it's not dry. So that happens. Let it dry. I really hope it's dry right now, because if not, this isn't gonna work. And you're gonna take a spoolie, clean spoolie, and you're going to scrape it away. And look at that, gone, gone, gone. Best hack ever. Okay, my lovelies, so this is my look today. It's definitely more in depth than it was my last video. I still feel like I toned it a little bit down. It's nothing crazy, but something a little bit more, obviously, if you're going out or something. I always love doing a nice little smoky look. I like how it lifts my face up a little bit when I put, you know, all the smokiness up. But yeah, I mean, Haus Labs still good, and this one's might even be expired. But I do still really like them. Still good for dry skin, I say, as long as you work with it well. I still am gonna say this is still my favorite. I mean, we'll keep experimenting. That's why I made this channel. It's also good for me because then I remember how I do things, and I never remember how I do makeup. And sometimes I do my makeup and I'm like, oh my God, that came out so good. And then I'm like, what did I do? Never gonna know. Never. So this is good for me too. It's a good reminder. So yeah, I'm gonna go again with this in another video to kind of confirm that that's still my favorite, but this did the trick today. So I hope, you know, maybe you guys took something from today's video. If you didn't know what to do for a certain thing, I hope I helped you do that. I do see some dryness right up in here. So that's something, if you're a dry girly like me, maybe keep that in mind. I just went over my lipstick too. It's all good. It's all good. I'm wiping it all off anyway in like 2 minutes. But again, it could be because the foundation's old and I probably need to get a new one. But when I first got this, absolutely fantastic. She does a great job. And again, it could be my skin. It could just be my skin. It could also be my primer setup. Maybe it doesn't work with Haus Labs. You never know. Let me set with this so you guys can kind of see how this dries down real quick. Okay, so that's with the Dewy Set Setting Spray by Anastasia. So it definitely will give more of a glow to your face. It's not for everybody. Yeah, so I hope you liked what I did here. More videos to come, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.